Ladies and gentlemen, battle in progress. It's been a long time since I've done a Lucky's video, but tonight we're going to take a look at 4 different battles that were lucky for me. The reason why this one is lucky, well, it's a Tiger battle, but I am top tier. That almost never happens in the Tiger. Yes, you may. The heavy tank number 6. It's not a Tiger, it's a Japanese Tiger. Unlike the real Tiger, the Japanese Tiger has no armor. And the short 88 gun, which it's not a complete waste, but it's not great either. You can see I'm carrying 17 rounds of gold because this bounces a lot, but it does. Man, this thing is a fast-firing gun, just like the real Tiger, and it does a decent amount of alpha. Same alpha as the real Tiger, just not the same penetration. Also, the artillery has decided not to pick on me. We have a LEFH on the field, but he's not shooting me, and that's a miracle because the LEFH can tear me to shreds. KV-1S. I really like the Japanese Tiger, especially on this kind of tiering. It is a tough tank to play because it's, you know, well, soft. And the gun is hard to penetrate on high tiers. You really suck. It sucks being in a tier 8 battle with this thing, but whatever. As you can see here, we're moving things along pretty quickly. OI is going to be a problem anywhere on the front. I just can't get through his armor. He's got strong armor. Black Chicken's shooting him from the back. And the Jagdpanzer IV. Oh, he's got his attention for sure. And if he gets hit, that guy could finish him off. And he does. Unfortunately, OI has a huge gun. The OI is going to come up and come right after me now. Ah, but you showed me your underside, stupid. He couldn't help that. There's no way he even knew that that was going on. But he showed me Paris and France and his underpants. And that was it for him. So now I'm going to move down here and try to help this Wolverine out. Our base is obviously getting overrun. We've got a pair of Cromwells and a couple... Got a Tier 5 Panzer 4H and a Panzer 3. Poor little bugger. And you can see here just on these Tier 5s how much damage this gun does. It really dishes out the damage, and it's every 6 seconds, so it's a pretty amazing gun on its tier. But when you get to Tier 8 and you can't penetrate anything, well, it does hurt. Stop cap. Yeah, thanks. You think? I'm certainly going to try, but I can't take all these tanks down. And this guy just does. He didn't even bother looking at me. I think he's just given up. Yeah, he gave up. And so now we have to get the Cromwell, and we're looking at 2 Cromwells left. I have a regular Cromwell and a Cromwell B. It's kind of funny if you look up on their little, the way that they look on the right side there. The Cromwell and the Cromwell B look like totally different tanks. They're the exact same tank. The icon they used, there's 2 different icons. Goodbye, Mr. Cromwell. He did get a nice hit in, but... For once, I'm circling him to death. However, I'm about to pay for my victory. I should have pushed behind the building. Instead, I just kind of panicked and missed that shot. And if I hadn't missed that shot, I probably would have done better. But who knows? This guy's just tearing me to shreds. No blocking whatsoever. And I missed another shot. That's 2 underneath the tank. And he just rips me to shreds. And dies while doing it. Shows you right there, though, the armor is non-existent. Well, that's a result that I can live with. 3 kills. I definitely was the top scorer on the team. Did over 2,000 damage and 1,000 experience. I did bounce 135. Did some detecting, too, but did over 2,000 damage, and that's really where the money comes in. This, like I said, it can be a fun tank. Ladies and gentlemen, battle in progress. Here we have a T-34 battle. The T-34 I got a couple months ago, and I've been struggling with it a bit. I'm not sure why, but I just haven't gotten the hang of the tank. I'm starting to finally get ahead of it. And it took me good probably 20 or 30 battles to really get the feel for this tank, and I'm starting to do well with it. There are guys out there that do way better than me, but this is one of a series of battles that I had in this tank that in like 3 or 4 games I just really had a great streak, and this is the last of the streak. Definitely the best game of the group. But I had several games where I mean, I've gone from 600,000 credits to almost 3 million credits in 2 game sessions. So it just shows you this tank is still capable of making money, and I've been using this tank in some of my other higher premiums. To bring that income in, I'm thinking about maybe going back to the T30 after running this tank, because the T30 is basically a slightly better version of this tank, and eventually gets a much better gun. So I sold my T30. It's $3,500,000 to get it back, so I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to wait till it goes on sale, but I am planning on buying it back and finally working my way through one of these tanks at Tier 9. Obviously the M103 I'm still working on. And the T54 medium tank. And I'm just hanging back. I'm small potatoes in this battle. A lot of Tier 10s, a lot of Tier 9s. And we've lost the other side, and I'm going, oh my god. But most of our force is in the city, and I'm realizing I probably need to go back and guard the base. I'm seeing if there's anything I can do more here, and I'm just like, we got a minute or two to respond. But we just got totally smashed out in the field. Our guys, pushing that side in the field, it's never a good deal. If they have anybody defending over on the other side, it becomes a slaughter. So our T110E3 is going back. Our KR is there still. And you can see I keep looking back. I'm realizing, we've got the city under control. We need to move back. And the T30 is going to stay put, so I can't tell if that T30's got the good gun or the... They all look the same. I think that's the gun that I have right now. Now, the nice thing about the T30, it's the same armor, same turret. It's got a little bit less turret armor on the back. Body's the same. Hull. I think the motor is... It's got a better motor. This is an 810 horsepower. That one gets an 860, so it's going to be faster. And I have the same gun that I have on this tank, except for it fires 6 seconds faster. Or, let's see. This puts out 4 rounds every minute. That one puts out 6 rounds every minute. So you get 2 more shots a minute. Plus, it also has a much better aim time of 2.3 seconds. It's a higher dispersion, though, but it's a faster aim time. So you can reload faster, and you can aim faster, which means that you're probably going to do a better job. But this tank still has that outstanding turret, and this is where I'm going to use that to my advantage here. We've definitely lost the base. I mean, it's all these guys that went back didn't go all the way back, and I'm like, guys, get back. What are you doing? So I'm going to peek through here. I decided to shoot him in the turret because I feel like that's the best spot to penetrate him, and he's ticked now. You can tell he's just kind of not trying to hide anymore. And that was a good hit. Unfortunately, 12-second reload, and he broke my gun. And I take the risk, and I get the hit. And I'm going to back down now. I think I repaired my gun. Yep, there we go. Yep. Obviously, you need to be accurate. This guy's coming after me, but too late for you, Prada. Goodbye, T54. However, he makes it 12 seconds more that his buddies can be in base. I don't know why hitting the Lorraine did not do any damage. Hitting the Tiger didn't do any damage. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Oh, huge hit on the Tiger. Almost 500 damage. And this tank, that's, the fact that I could get through the armor, that's the one great thing about this gun. When it's not trolling you, it is doing some serious, oh gosh, penetration. And he broke my motor. And he broke my tracks, but I'm almost into the base now, and this 1390 is not going to be able to do anything about it. So T110E4, or T110E3 is going to push. 1390 is going to run away. Come to my Kasbah. Come to my arms. Come here, lover. The 110E3 is not going to wait for him to come out. Sorry, buddy. You don't get the chance. Oh, E50. Smacking down our E50. But we have the base secured. We have the city secured. And so it looks like this is going to be a win. And I say on the chat channel, grr, let me at him. that was a success. We successfully defended the base. We're pretty torn up, everybody. The E50, the T10 E3 or 110 E3, T110 E3. Everybody's torn up, but so are they. I don't know why it's duplicating all my messages, but that's something that's new with this patch, so at least we get to have replays. I've been trying to pull replays for World of Warships, and I have not yet been able to figure out how to make them work. I'm looking at the front end of a T95, and I'm realizing I am on a pretty steep slope, and I don't want to... I'm giving him my angle. But now he's busy looking at the 110E5, so I'm going to scooch down here and see if I can get down into the water. Hopefully get my hull hidden a little bit, but no dice. Now he's turned. I'm just sitting still. I take the shot. I don't know if I hit him or not. But he was, you know, he probably bounced the shot, I would think. Oh, and he wipes out the 110E3. I'm probably his next target because I'm right in that range of fire, but I'm just, yeah, he's looking right at me. Oh, man. And I let go again, but I don't know if I hit him or not. And I don't know why he's not firing back. And unfortunately, my motor is gone, so it's taking a really long time to get through this swamp. But I'm trying to stay hull down. I know I've got to be partly exposed. I just don't know why he didn't come after me. He's got to know I'm there. But maybe he just decided to stay hidden. You know, I did hit him, though. Look at that. His damage. He's so I got 2 hits on him. And once again, sometimes this gun just works. Sometimes it bounces like crazy, and I don't get no satisfaction. But today, satisfaction was had. And with that satisfaction comes about almost 100,000 credits. I didn't use any premium ammo, but I think the earning still was lower. Team score. Yeah, there I am at the top. And I've had a lot of those lately, which I'm very happy about. Almost 1,200 experience. Almost 3,000 damage. That's a good game. Not a great game. I know people do a lot better. Look, the 110E5 had 4,000. But then again, he's tier 10. He should have that much. $75,000 take home. I will take it. I did bounce 320. And once again, 3,000 damage, 700, almost 1,000 spotting damage. Well, 750. Let's just say we'll round up to 750 or down. Anyway, great game. I'm so happy with that. I'm actually finally getting a hang of this tank because I've really struggled with the T-34. KV-5 battle in progress. Yeah, KV-5. It is available once again in the gift shop. Pretty much, they put it on sale so often that pretty much anybody that has the money to buy one and wants one has one. I got to tell you, this was a gift from Mitsutayu, and I absolutely love this tank. I love it. There's hearts around this tank. I see a lot of people YOLO this tank, and they run out there, and they don't know how to hide their weak spots, and there's a lot of weak spots on this tank. You can't just bash your way out to glory unless it's the right tank. Like, I mean, of course, 1375F, I'm not too concerned about. T-34-3, I'm not real concerned about because he's only got 175 pen. He's going to have a very difficult time with the front of my tank. But some of these bigger tanks, I get a little concerned about. Tank's kind of slow, but it's big and brutal. And if the KV-4 is anything like the KV-5, I'm probably going to have to get the KV-4 because I love the KV-5. Goodbye. Now, Panther 88 gets a good hit on me, and I'm trying to get back, and this stupid T-29 angles and makes it so I can't back out, but now I'm blocking him, which I didn't want to do, but, you know, the idiot. IS-3 pulls out again. These guys keep pulling out, and they're getting pegged. I'm realizing I need to do something fast here. So we can't cross, but we can certainly hit other tanks that are out in the... These guys are still getting hit by people across the way. And I take a hit from the Panther 88 again. Well, this time he doesn't really do anything. He just, my tracks absorb it. And I'm going to try to get across real quick here. But here is the 88, and that's him. Time for paybacks, buddy. There's 331 damage back at you for all the times you hit me. And I'm going to peck at him while he's on the hill. Now he's looking at me again, but he can't really do anything to me now. Let's use his gold. Holy crap, everybody's up on top of the hill. Well, this is our opportunity to beat some arse. Mark's doing a rodeo dance here with his little lasso above his head. That was... E25 is trying to hit me. Unfortunately, I'm just shooting right over his head, so I give up. T29's yelling at everybody because we're all shooting down the alleyway. And it's okay. Back on task here. Heavies against heavies. The Luva side armor is no challenge to my small penetration gun. And the front armor, I can't even get through. I don't think I even hit his tank. Ouch! Hey, you're going to pay for that, buddy. He blasted my track. Once again, the armor, the tracks absorb the damage. This crew really could use a toolbox and, what was it, repairs. I'm just going to push this guy because he's dead. He broke my track again. And I bounced him. And I got hit by the Luva. Well, I thought I was going to get all cocky and just beat the crap out of everybody, but not so much. However, the IS-3 takes down our T-32 friend. So, and the IS-152 just takes out the Tiger. So, goodbye. Nope. Sons of biscuits. The 152 is going to get the Luva. And the Luva gets the IS-3, and we lose the Pershing. Things are not looking great as of yet. We are really just kind of tied. And we got a Rudy, and we got a T-20, and a Super Pershing, and an E-25, and the base is undefended. And we just lost our Hellcat. And I got whacked by the Dickermax. Holy crap. And I'm telling everybody I'm going back to base. I'm going to slowly work my way in my Russian tank back to base. So with the KV-5, I'm going to speed up the video because it's really slow. Had an opportunity and I missed it. And I'm going to make that T-34 pay for trying to cap. We have Rudy and a T-25 over here. I'm not too concerned about either of those tanks. They're going to have a hard time with my armor once again. A-44 gets a nice hit on the Super Pershing. Did he give up? Nope, he's shooting at somebody, but unfortunately I can't get through his turret. The A-44 takes care of it. Once again, the gun is not the greatest on the KV-5. It's a little bit low penetration. I think it's 172, but it does a lot of damage. And it loads fast. So it's like a 7 or 8 second reload on a gun that does 320 damage, but you pay back. Jeepers, criminy, that A-44 is tearing everybody to shreds. And I miss trying to get the Skoda T-25, turd tank. Poor Skoda. Ooh, I've got Harper now. A-44 takes him out. We still have 4 tanks left to kill, but we are now ahead by 1 tank. What can't I have? Okay, well, cut me up some. Here's a plate. Cut me some, Mark. Come on, dude. Seriously.
You can cut it. We just went to the store and shopped for you.
Could you just cut it? Here's the knife. You're going to cut it anyway. Cut some for me. Do it.
I was eating crackers by myself.
Cut it. Cut the cheese, Mark. I'm telling down and take their time because everyone seems to be rushing. And there's E25. And the Cromwell gets him. What the heck? Yeah, we can watch Samurai Champloo. I got one more battle record, Mark, and then we'll watch. And so, T-20 is not long for this world. However, we still have a Dickermax and an Ashhorn hidden up on the ridge. And I missed. He probably was not even in view. I just wanted to see if I could take a hit or a shot. Ah, cashews. Good show, Mark. Good show. Planters. Quality. Oh, and the T-20 takes out the 152. He thought he had it in the bag. He bounced. A44 needs a top gun. I don't remember if I denied him or not. Oh! Nashorn gets a really sad hit on me. That was a very bad hit for Nashorn. That's more like it. And unfortunately my R2s are exposed. My R2 unit.
R2!
R2! See if you can lock down that... Whatever it was. Was it a damper? What was he... Oh! Dicker Mass destroys the SU-100. They are coming back with a vengeance, but nope. Denied. Dicker Max, no way. Not with his penetration. He doesn't have enough penetration. I know I'm not going to kill him, so here. Eat that. That's the way you end the game. Unfortunately, I just realized I took the A44's top gun. What a jerk. And so here's a 100,000 almost credit battle. Super Unicum status. 5,800 experience. Steel wall, of course.
John Cena.
John Cena. I don't understand why I didn't get a high caliber, because I did the most damage in the game. Did I get a high caliber? No, I didn't. Why not? Did somebody do more damage than I did? Did anybody do more damage? I bring the challenge. No, nobody did more damage than I did, but I still didn't get a high caliber. Bogus, dude. Still, 3,000 damage. Almost half of it from more than 300 meters. That was the shooting I did on the main street there. I blocked 1,400 damage. This thing just is so awesome. Made 62,000 credits, so it was a $30,000 battle and some gold because I had to use up all my consumables, and I did use some gold ammo. But it is what it is. Still, it's just a great game. The KV-5 is so much fun to play. This is a fun tank. Good credit earner, too. All right, guys. Battle in progress. We have the Sentinel Turd. The only Australian tank in the game. And if they're all this bad, may it remain that way. I'm spotted. I've got my binocs loaded. Actually, it's not that bad of a tank. I really like it. And I got like a 60 or 65% win rate with it so far. I win all the time in this tank. It's not necessarily a winner tank, but I win. Just because I am who I am. Not bragging or nothing. Here you see a very lucky battle in the Sentinel. Why is this lucky? It's not a great battle for me, but I survive. That's what's lucky. And I think I ended up really turning the tide of the battle in the end. We came pretty close to losing this one. Unfortunately, the Sentinel has one slight problem. The Lux rips it to shreds. I mean, there's just no... It's violent. It does not do well against the Lux. They're going to push me. They decide it's time to get rid of me. And it's kind of a slow turret, too, as you can see here. Pretty much almost dead at the first glance. My motor is gone. I need a couple ice cubes for that, Mark. Hetzer gets blasted. Ryan's out there helping me. He's up in the field. And the other Lux is taking the hits. I'm going to try to help him, and I'm going to block him. Not on purpose. That was not on purpose. Kehoe moves in. Yeah, tear him up, Kehoe. Yeah, Kehoe rocks. Frickin' Kehoe. Frickin' yeah! Love the Kehoe. Such a sweet little beast. And you can see here, we're winning pretty good. So maybe I don't save the game. I don't know why. Maybe this is the wrong replay. Just kidding. It gets bad. Obviously, they're capping us out. We had the board under control. We do still have the majority of tanks. But we're all over here in the field. Well, I'm trying to spot out to see if I can see the artillery, but then I'm realizing, you know what? Everybody's on the other side. I'm just going to push. One of the cool things about this tank, I do like the back end. It's kind of cool looking because it's so... It looks like an old 50s car. And it's got that special Australian camo. Good day, mate. Foster's beer. Unfortunately, they still have all of their big tanks. They've got the Matilda, they've got the M3 Lee, and the T-28, all of which are really good tanks. And our team is paying for it. We had the Kehoe who rushed out there as fast as possible to his death, apparently. No, he just got a nice hit on the M37, though. He's going to take that artillery out. Goodbye. Oh, but he's getting picked on by the Matilda. And he's gone. So, we are now still winning. I don't know what our T-40 is doing. I think he's AFK. It looks like he has not moved since the beginning. Nope, now he's moving. But really, when you consider all things, they have, well, 3 tanks. And we have 1 tank destroyer, 2 tank destroyers, 1 tank, and a bunch of artillery. And here's where the gun suck comes in. And I'm concerned. The T-28 can get some good hits on me. I'm very scared of the Matilda. Really, that's the one that I got to worry about. The Matilda's, you know, got that rate of fire. No, the Lee can be pretty deadly, too, to this tank. So, I mean, really, the T-28 is the only one I'm not scared of. And he's missing all over the place. He's having a bad night. Oops. And that's where the 2.7 aim time does suck. Uh-oh, Lee. Oh. Huge hit from the Lee. And I'm going to just rest here. Not going to push. I have absolutely no backup whatsoever. I don't know. My son is one of those tanks, and he's sitting out in the field doing nothing. I'm like, Ryan, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, like, I really could use some help here. Can you get that Matilda? And he does. Ryan saves my butt. What a tank. This thing is turd-tacular. Oh, he gets my track. I get his track. Gets my track again, but I'm going to hit his plate right there. Nope. And the Bison gets him. Uh-oh. Looking some lucky bounces with this armor. With the non-existent armor. I mean, I really was not angled at all, and he still bounced. Tracks absorbed, 2 from the Lee. And now our T-40 is pushing. So, I held him off. Kept the game alive. Didn't let my guys get overrun. So, was that the most exciting game ever? Well, it's a Sentinel. I mean, come on. That was a pretty dang exciting game for a Sentinel. And it did pretty good damage there. 512 damage, though. Compared to the Lee, it's nothing. No kills. Poor tank. The poor Sentinel. It's a horrible tank. It really is. Don't buy it. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you on the battle.